You can start.
Hello. So I met Junchuan in a meeting. It was long ago, 1992 or 1993. We had some field work in Newfoundland, and that was the first time we met. And we were happy to meet, and we had some chance to meet again 2 or 3 years after, in 1994 in Chile, along the coast of the Atacama Desert, where it never rains, but there are earthquakes and sometimes tsunamis, and we were walking along the desert, and it was a very interesting place. And then from that moment on, we had the possibilities to meet again. He came to France with his students. I came to Taiwan, in different islands like Penghu, like Matsu, and of course in the geoparks of Yeiliu. And going to Taiwan, I learned a lot of things, especially concerning the fact to make the landforms more valuable, more important, more to help people to look at them with a better eye, you know, mettre en valeur, we would say in French. And it was very interesting to see the landscape of the coastline in Yeiliu, and to see how everything was very well explained on boards and in books as well. And yes, really, Taiwan is able to make the landscape something which is even better than in any other place, you know, because you not only look at it as if it was a work of art, but you look at it as if it is a work of science, both together. So this is really great. And each time I came to Taiwan, when I was back in France, I was trying to explain to my students that landscape was a work of nature, of course, but it's a work of science, a work of art, all mixed together. And this was really something interesting that I learned there. And when Junchuan came with his students, we're walking in different places like Mont Saint-Michel, like Saint-Malo, or different other places in the city of Rennes. And they could see a very different history, a very different tide range, of course a different climate, and they enjoyed it. They were happy to, well, if you look at that, it was really great. It was really great. So I've seen many papers written by Junchuan in books that were edited by, for instance, Mike Meadows or other guys. That I was very surprised when I saw his book about geomorphology, because it's a big one, and there are fantastic photos and drawings inside of it. Of course, I cannot read Chinese, so I have no idea about the text. I've asked him. The figures are very clear. There is a big biography. Most of it is in English. But looking at the photos and the drawings, which are handmade and hand-colored as well, that's a book I would like to have a translation in English, because really I would be very happy to read it. It's looking like something great that I would recommend it to my students, if only for the figures, because of course my students cannot read Chinese. But when there is a translation, tell me. We'll buy them for the library of the university. A great one.